Confiado Juve.
Amen.
Inocencio John Dave. Masida Dave. Mas Moses. Tiralta Dexter. Sikoy Kinji. Sing Joshua. Alicando Lian Faye. Marcina Shirley. Balano Jasna. Malion Linya Catrice. Barbosa Joyce. Olien Aibsel May. Capistrano Marjorie. Casilan Kayla. Catasio Rolin. Siron Clydil. Costa Crisamay. Rami Rosemary. Westa Angela. Dizon Clarinet. Durana Maria Isabel. La Checa Riamay. Opopio Rowella. Ipito April May. Raquel Celeste Faye. Ribato Maria Nicole. Sales Sheila. Utuan Laika. And Utuan Zai. Andrada Princess. Okay, so how are you, class?
Fine.
Okay, I hope so that you are fine. Okay, so what have we discussed last meeting? Money? Okay, Mr. Krami.
We discussed about measuring tools.
Yes, of course. So as usual, class, I will give points to those students that will participate. So according to Mr. Krami, last meeting, we discussed about the types of measuring tools. Very good. So, who can give me at least one example of measuring tool? Anyone? Yes, Miss Clydil? Very good. So we discussed about pull push rule. It is one of the example of a what? Yes, of course. So what else? Yes, Miss La Chica. Very good. So ruler. So what is the use of ruler? Anybody? Okay. Miss Laika Utuan. Yes, very good. So ruler is used to measure, of course, the short pieces of stock. It's like, for example, you are going to draw. So of course, we are using ruler. Yes, very good. So what else? What else? Yes, Miss Arsena. Very good. So, tri-square is also a measuring tool, right, class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so why do we need tri-square? Especially in carpentry works. Anybody in the class? Okay, Miss Dizon.
Sir, when you get because it is an important tool to use the squareness and flatness at the surface.
Yes, okay, very well said. So it is very important, class, the tri-square. So this is the tri-square because this is used for measure, of course, and for testing the flatness and squareness of a surface. So what else did we discuss yesterday? Okay, Miss Faith. seal is the faith. Okay, I mean, what else will we discuss this day? Anybody? Miss Capistrano? Yes, so we discussed about handling the do's and don'ts, of course, in handling the measuring tools and instruments. Okay, so who can give me at least one do's in handling measuring tools? Okay, Miss Rakil.
Wipe measuring tools and instruments before returning them to storage room.
Yes, of course. So we are going to wipe first the what? The measuring tools before what?
Before returning storage room.
Yes, so before returning it to storage room. Okay. So, what else? What else? Miss Barbosa.
File the movable parts of the measuring tools such as zigzag rods, calipers, compasses to avoid stuck.
Okay, very well said. So it is, one also of, what do we call this? The do's, no? In handling measuring tools and instrument, of course, we're going to oil the movable parts. Okay, the zigzag rules, calipers, compass, to avoid. Yes, very good. So, what else? What else? Okay, Miss Ribato.
Sir, make sure that their snacks and do not live inside the housing or case of a to avoid wearing of the graduation.
Very good. So, okay, so avoid the birds, okay? Birds and the sun, of course, to avoid wiping off the graduation. Okay, very good. Of course, if there is those, no? There is don'ts, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so who can give me at least one don'ts? Miss Princess. Stand up.
Do not take off hinges and still take off focus roll wear masks to avoid injury.
Yes, again, no? So do not wipe off, no? One of the don'ts in handling the measuring tools is do not wipe off, okay, the edges of what do you call this pull push rule to avoid injury. Why is it so? Because actually the measuring tool, this pull push rule has an sharp edge, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So, I do believe that you studied well, of course, and you learned a lot regarding our topic last meeting. Am I right, class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if that's so, let us have awesome clap to all of you. Okay, so do it with solidarity. Again, 1, 2, 3. Okay, go.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Awesome.
Okay, so class, what do you want in the future? Professional perhaps? Anybody? Okay, so Mr. Avila, stand up.
Sir, I want to become an engineer
Oh, really? You want to become an engineer? Why do you say so?
because I want to build my own house and I want to help others too.
Yes, very good. So, according to Mr. Avila, he wants to become an engineer in the future because according to him, he wants to build his own house and to help other people too, of course. So, very good idea. So, in that case, class, so you should listen attentively you should comprehend our topic, our discussion this afternoon, since this is one of the stepping stones to obtain your goals in life. Are we clear, class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So, before we proceed to our discussion for this afternoon, let us have an activity first. Is that okay for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to group the class into 4 groups. Which do you prefer? I will be the one to decide, or you will choose your group mates? Okay, if that's so, then let's count off 1 to 4. Okay, let's start here. 1, 2, 3,
4. 1,
3,
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
3, 4.
1, 3, 4. 2,
2, 2.
3, 4.
Okay, so all group 1 will be on the side, and all group 2 will be on the side, and group 3 will be at the back of group 1. And the same as group 4 will be at the back of group 2. Yes, of course. So did you bring calculator class?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So form a circle. Okay. Criteria. So in group participation, we have 50%. If all the members of the group will participate, of course, you'll get 50%. And if I got 1 or 2 members of the group will not participate, I will only give you 40%. If 3 or 4 members of the group will not participate, of course, I will only give you 30%. In accuracy, 30%. So both the solution and answer are correct. Okay? So you will get 30%. And you will only get 20% if the solution is correct but the answer is wrong. And 10% if both the solution and answer are incorrect. So in group performance, 20%. Of course, the first group to finish ahead of time or on time, 20%. The second group to finish on time, 15%. And the third and fourth group to finish on time, you will only get how many percent? Very good. Okay, so group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Problem is okay. So Mang Peter, a carpenter, wants to build a house for his newly married son. So he's planning to erect 4 columns posts to receive the house. He needed an upper with a dimension of 2 by 2 by 12 for the frame of the panel form. So he wants to know how many board feet does a 1 piece 2 by 2 by 12 number of, and for him to know its cost. So you are going to compute the board feet using the formula. So board foot is equal to the thickness times the width times the length over 1. So I will give you 3 minutes to finish your output. Time start now. And of course, class, each group will choose a leader. And the leader will present your output. Group 4, okay. So the group 4? Come on. Yes. Very good. How about the group 1? Come on. Group 1. Don't be shy. Okay, so we got the correct answer. So group 30, 30. Since all of you participated, okay, to provide a 1/4 sheet of paper class, write down your or list down your numbers and of course your score this afternoon. So 10, 30, 90. 10, 30, 50, 90. 15, 95. 50, 30, 100. Okay, group 1 got 90%, group 2 got 90%, group 3 got 95%, and of course group 4 got a perfect score of 100%. Okay, pass your unfortunate paper. So, how's your activity class? Easy? Really? Why is it so? Ha? Bakit easy yung activity natin? Yes? Because what? Do you have an idea already about the using of the formula? Yes. So, where's your 1/4? So our lesson for today, class, is all about forms for square and rectangular column. Okay, so at the end of the lesson, you are expected to know how to calculate the number of materials needed for square and rectangular column forms. Okay, by the way, arrange your chairs properly. Move up your proper seats. and rectangular column. This involved with what? Post, of course. No? Of course, this is the example of the forms. Okay? So, class, kindly read. Yes, Ms. Capistrano, stand up. Louder. Yes. First. Yes, thank you. So, class, listen. Okay? So, in determining the materials for square and rectangular column forms, we have to consider the following. The first thing that we are going to consider, of course, is the thickness of the board to be used. Right? Yes. We have various types of or various thickness of board, of course. So we have 1/4, okay, or 6 millimeter in thickness, and we have also 1/2 or 12. Yes, very good. 12 millimeter in thickness. So that's why it depends upon the post, okay, that you are going to erect, okay, and that's the time that you are going to decide the thickness of the board that you are going to utilize. Are we clear, class?
Yes, sir.
Second is, kindly read, Mr. Moses.
The size of the frame.
Yes, of course. We need also to consider the size of the frame, of course, because it varies also, no? So depends also the size of the form that you are going to erect, no? Because we have, usually we are using 2x2 wood form or wood lumber in framing the panel form. So we have 2x2 and the 2x3. Number 3, Mr. Krami, stand up.
Types of framework together.
Yes, of course. So, we need also to consider, class, the types of framework that we are going to adapt, of course. No? Again, it depends upon the post or columns that you are going to erect. So, we have 2 types of framework. Okay. So, we have 2 types of framework, class. Okay. So, we have yes, continuous, with type, and the stand type. What do you think is the difference between these 2 framework? Anybody? Okay, Miss Celeste, stand up.
Continuous rib type. Its brace is vertical. However, the stud type, its brace is horizontal.
Okay, very well said. Okay, so the difference between these 2 framework, class, no? So continuous rib type is vertically, its braces, of course, and the stand type has a horizontal in braces. It's like, for example, this one. Okay, so this is the one. No, this is the stand type. How about this one? Very good. So now, kindly read Miss Ribato. Stand up.
Formula in finding the materials for square and rectangular column form. P equals 2 times A plus B plus 0.20.
Okay, thank you. So we have a formula here, class, no? In finding the materials for square, okay? For square and rectangular column. that we have a point 20, the constant value. Why is it so? Because, yes, it is the constant value for the lapping of the joints. Very good. So when we say lapping, what does it mean? Nagtutumaway? Ha? Okay. So walang kabastusan dito ha. Nagtutumaway ng number. So constant value for the lapping of 4 joints. Natawa ito ano liwa. Alikan. Okay, point 20 is the constant value for the lapping of the 4 joints. So just like for example this one class. So as you will observe that this is the lapping of the 4 joints. So this is 0.5, 0.5, so 0.5 plus 0.5, 0.10. So same here, 0.5 plus 0.5, 0.10. So 0.10 plus 0.10, 0.20. Very good. Okay. So, the second thing that you're going to do after finding out the lateral perimeter of your panel form, you are going to stand up, Celeste. Okay, thank you. So we're going to multiply P by the height of one column times the number of columns to get the total area of the forms. Okay, so meaning to say, after you find out the total number of your perimeter or lateral perimeter of your panel form, you are going to multiply it into the height and the number of columns. Yes. And then after that, what are we going to do? Mr. Singh, stand up. Yes, very good. Thank you. So it is said that we are going to divide the total area found by 2.88 to get the number of plywood forms. Okay. So next is, yes, Larinel, stand up.
Multiply the number of plywood found by 29.67 to get the board foot of frame required.
Yes, thank you. So of course, we're going to multiply the number of plywood found by 29.67 to get the board foot of frame required. Of course. So 29.67 class, bear in your mind that this is the constant number or this is the constant multiplier if you are going to utilize 2x2 wood frame. However, if you are going to use 2x3 wood frame, you are going to use the constant multiplier 44.50. So, it is said that again, multiply the number of plywood found by 29.67. Okay. So next is, we have an illustration here, class. Kindly read. Miss Untuan, stand up.
600 balls at 4.00 meters height with the uniform cross-sectional dimensions of 0.30 times 0.30 meter. Specify the use of 6 millimeter 1/4 inch marine plywood 2 times 2 wood frame. Please down the materials required
Yes, thank you. So, let's say for example, we are going to erect 6 concrete posts, okay, with 4 meters high, with a uniform cross-sectional dimension of 0.30 by 0.30 meter. So, specify the use, we are going to use 6 millimeter in thickness plywood, marine plywood, with 2 by 2 wood frame, its dimension. Okay, so we're going to list down the materials required using continuous grid tie forms. Okay, as what I have said, we have 2 types of framework. Very good. So, which of these 2 is the continuous grid tie? Okay, very good. So, I said that we are going to erect concrete post, and then we are going to fabricate panel form the continuous grid tie. So we have here a figure class. Okay, so this is your top view of your board. Okay, so as you will observe class, we have point 30 and point 40. So this is the what we call what? This is what we call? Yes, of course, this is a continuous grid tie. But this is narrow. How about this one? Point 40. Yes, this is yes, wider or panel. So point 30 by point 30, it's a cross-sectional dimension. Okay, so this is your wood frame, 2 by 2, its dimensions. Okay, and then 1/4 in thickness plywood. So solution class, we have here solving for the plywood form. Okay, so first and foremost, find the lateral perimeter of one column using the formula. Again, the formula is P is equal to 2 multiplied by A plus B plus 0.20. Very good. So since the cross-sectional dimension of the post is 0.30 by 0.30, so therefore B is equal to 2 multiplied by the cross-sectional dimension 0.30 plus 0.30 plus 0.20. This is the constant value of locking. Yes, very good. And then therefore 0.30 plus 0.30. Very good. So therefore B is equal to 2 and then multiply by 0.60 plus 0.20. So therefore 2 times 0.60 1.20. Very good. Plus 0.20. Very good. Okay, next is multiply the lateral perimeter. Okay, by the column height and the number of columns to find out. Okay, to find the total area of the what? Forms. Very good. So therefore, this is your total perimeter, right? The 1.40. And this is your what? Height. Very good. That is ano. This is your number of columns. Very good. So therefore, 1.40 by 4. How many? 1.40.
5
Your calculator, come on.
760.
Yes, 5.60 times 6.
Ano?
How many? Obviously. Okay. Next is divide the area by sana, Alicando. Read it.
Divide the area by 2.8. The area of one plywood frame to get the number of plywood.
Okay, thank you. So number 3 class is we're going to divide the area by 2.88, the area of one plywood. Very good. To get the number of plywood required. Take note class that 2.88 is the equivalent of 4 by 8 feet plywood. Are we clear?
Yes.
67 actually, no? Plywood. Okay, so that is why we're going to round it off into 12 pieces. Okay, so we have here a table of specification. So wood frame will follow on the beam per plywood floor. So let's say for example, we're going to utilize 2x2 wood frame, its dimension, or the 2x3 wood frame. So let's say you are using 6 millimeter in thickness plywood. So you are going to use the constant multiplier 29.67. And of course, if 2x3, yes, okay. However, if you are going to use 1/2 plywood, you are going to use this constant value or constant multiplier 20.3. And if 2x3, very good. Now, so solving the 2x2 frame under post 6 mm, 1/4 thick. So we're going to multiply the number of plywood found by 29.67. Again, what is 29.67? It is what? The constant multiplier, right? So refer to table 5-1 for 2x2 frame under post 6 mm, 1/4 thick. Multiply the number of plywood found by 29.67. So because we need 12 plywood, okay, so we're going to multiply to 29.67. So how many? Yes, very good. Therefore, we are going to order 12 pieces, 1/4 Are you sure?